It's another beautiful day to have you viewers on our screen again. Of course, you know this is No Hold Barred with Yes Boss. Each time you see this fantastic tree, in most situations, just know that we don't come to talk that matter where most people don't they fear to talk. Capital Y-E-Z-B-O-Z, it's my name. They call me Yes Boss. And of course, we are reaching you from the capital city of Nigeria, talking about Abuja. We greet all the part of Abuja, Gwarimpa, Gwagwalada, as many as it is. Sorry, some of these names they even come up from my head there. All right, we'll have a very interesting topic, and let's just go straight. The topic is very simple. Between good girl and bad girl, which one they pay pass? Between good girl and bad girl, which one they pay pass? Simply put in English, being a good girl and being a bad girl, which one it's, I don't know, which one benefits more? I'll put it that way. All right, let me start from you, Femi.
90% of men in the church, now nonsense, most of them they go find for church. No, I can beat my chest to tell you, say 90% of men are not going to talk to me for a wife inside the church. Different, but for me, going by what is happening in our contemporary society right now, I not to say good get pay again. This is me saying that on the basis that if you look at the society, look at the number of girls who are getting married. Now the bad girls, take a case study. The ones who will not say now hook up girl or shower, now then they marry every day now. What do you mean by good girl? Good girls now in our contemporary society, by my understanding, now those who they sit down for house, from house to church, church to house, house to church, church to work. Where are the men? The men are outside. The club, the bar, the parties, the weddings. Those are where you find men. You dey inside your house, you say you be good girl, you carry sit down inside house, carry Bible dey read. Now man won't come find inside your father's house. Or you tell me you want to go to church to look for a man. You say man with the church get sense. Everybody they go church now pretend they go pretend. 90% of men in the church now nonsense, most of them they go find for church. They are not going to the church to look for wives. No, I can beat my chest to tell you, say 90% of men are not going to church to look for a wife inside the church.
The fact that you choose to be a reserved person doesn't make you a bad person.
I never said make you a bad person.
Did you know some of these things you guys call benefit, or you say the good girls get married more than the bad girls? Did you know being a beneficiary of a bad girl does not have the tendency of longevity? It's always a short time.
That's not true.
The benefit of a bad girl in most cases is just like the devil giving you. It doesn't stand the taste of time.
Exactly.
But what you benefit from being a good girl, trust me, is just like the everlasting blessing of the Almighty.
Let's go.
Anytime, any day.
Let's go to marriages. The number of marriages that are being broken, are they from the good girl or from the bad girls?
From the bad girls.
That's a big fat
From
lie.
the bad girls.
That's a big fat lie.
The mentality of most men, or the thing that most bad girl does, is that they deceive most men.
How?
They push this light upon their face and make that if they are the best. They could come to your house and they will cook after probably having a very good ride of sex for you.
A bad girl?
A bad girl, I'm telling you.
True.
That's
not
why
true.
you
A
say
bad
like
girl
this?
will come to your house. I will not want to do anything.
Yes.
The good girls are the ones that will come, that will sweep,
When I was-
wash,
Yes.
and cook.
When I was in the university,
Genuinely,
wait. When I was in the university, there was this bit of naivety in me. I was dating a girl, and when that girl do come to my house, she doesn't wash for me, she doesn't clean, and that was more like a thing for virtually all the whole thing that most of the girlfriends in university does for their boyfriend. Then I was naive. I never knew it was just a principle. Then she was telling me something that if I cook for you as a boyfriend, if I sleep with you as a boyfriend, if I wash for you as a boyfriend, then what is my responsibility when I get married to you?
Now they find it that they are so wild that they've forgotten those norms and values. They're like, after all, what is it? To hell with the marriage, and then they move on. I don't know if you get. Now you will see a good girl who want to stay in that marriage, protect that marriage with her life. You will even see them dying because of domestic violence, all in the name of my marriage must be good. People must not hear that it's bad.
That's not true.
Trying to be good.
Wait.
Let me tell you something.
That's not even true.
Let me tell you.
That's not even true. So what do you now say? What do you now? Ernest, what do you now say about pastors whose marriages are crumbling? Did they marry bad girls?
Yes, of course they did.
Pastors?
Yes.
Pastors?
Yes.
What
And
is
they are
that?
both mistakes.
What
They
are
both
you
make
telling me?
mistakes in life.
That's not true.
When
That's not true.
when I was in university, I used to be a good girl. But it was affecting me. The first time I fell in love with a guy, he told me it's because I love you. That's why I'm telling you this thing. If you want to go far in life, you have to. You can't say you won't do this, you won't do this. Try. I'll tell you, no, this one is sin, this one is sin, this one is sin. And it has helped me today.
Are all the girls that go to club, are they bad girls?
Every girl that take her 2 foot to the club is 110% bad girl. What will you be doing in the club?
So now, to go to a club now makes you a bad person.
Okay,
Like
every girl that
110%
goes
girl.
to
You
a
can-
good girl.
So every girl that goes to night vigil is a good girl.
Yeah, it's a good place to be. So it's
I
a
can't
good
say again
it's a
that
good place.
every girl that go to night vigil is a good girl.
a good
Every
girl.
girl that goes to a nightclub is a bad girl.
Bad girl.
Is-
Bad
once,
girl.
once you go to
Bad
night
girl.
club,
Do
once
you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why it's
Let's
bad?
having this conversation now.
Like, let me even tell you something.
Tell me
yeah?
something.
I will say this categorically: any form of sexual activities that goes within, that is not within the confine of the missionary style, you don't have a place in heaven, because God has a reason for creating both the male and female reproductive organ, and that is the only ideal way of having sex.
Like you have
just
serious
your
mental problem.
opinion.
Can you
Because-
listen to yourself?
Because-
You are telling me that I am married to my wife or to my, I have a girlfriend. I do a sex style other that's outside the missionary. I'm going to hellfire.
Why will you
Why will you bring
Why will
toys?
you-
So
why
how
will
will
you-
you
why will
introduce
you-
toys during
Good
sex
boy.
with your wife?
Why will you
Good
get
boy, how do
involved
you
in
know these other styles?
These are some of the things that is everywhere. You make
Everywhere, where?
you get knowledge.
Bad girl will only think of how to spend money. Let's go clubbing. Let's go shopping. Let's go this.
So
While the
all
good
sin,
girls are
shopping
there,
and
what?
dress is sin.
It's not. I'm not saying it's a sin, but even apart from being a sin,
Will you shop or spend
I
money that
went,
you don't
hold
have?
on. Apart from being a sin, going to clubs, going to bar. Do you know how much you spend? But if a good girl is at home and then she's trying to, we can actually do this thing and still have fun in the house. Do you know what the financial implication? How she have save you for that month on your expenses?
It's on this note that today's episode of No Hold Bars with Yes Boss actually come to an end, and like we always say, try as much as you can to leave a message for us in the comment section. Like our page, follow us, and try as much as you can to support us. If you think you like what we're doing and equally want it to keep running as well, try as much as you can to support us. Our Facebook page is there, our Instagram page, our TikTok, and not forgetting our YouTube. Try as much as you can to subscribe to it. My name is Capital YEZBOZ. They call me Yes Boss, and of course, don't forget, I'm that Abuja boy. We no get wahala. Abuja, au revoir, hasta la vista, say Anjima, Kemesiane. Thank you.
90% of men in the church na nonsense. Most of them dey go find for church. No, I can beat my chest to tell you say 90% of men are not going to talk to people for a wife inside the church.